another shooting at an ICE facility in Texas yesterday.
Terrible.
Detainees were killed. The FBI director posted on social media bullets that were engraved with the message anti-ICE.
Right.
He just posted another thing on social media saying they recovered a handwritten note from the subject that read, "Hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think, is there a sniper with AP rounds on that roof?" Who do you hold responsible for the uptick in left-wing violence in the country?
Radical left rhetoric. The radical left is causing the problem. They're out of control. They're saying things, and they're really dumb people. I mean, I look at Crockett. I look at some of these people. They're
See, look, they're like, who's the radical left? It's not like the people that liberals have fancied to be villains here. It's everybody, okay? Jasmine Crockett is a liberal, but in the eyes of Donald Trump, she's a radical leftist. Why? Because she's black, okay? That's why. Let's be fucking real. Let's not mix our words here, okay? Because she's black and she's bold, okay? I don't agree with her worldview. I don't agree with her her legislative agenda, but it doesn't matter. She's a black woman and she's loud, and he fucking hates that. It's the same exact reason as to why, for example, Donald Trump, or not Donald Trump, sorry, but MAGA, in the aftermath of Tyler Robinson shooting Charlie Kirk, instantly issued bomb threats to HBCUs. What the fuck did black people have to do with this? They didn't do shit. If you want to look at this on purely racial boundaries, Tyler Robinson is white as fuck. Mormon family, MAGA family, shoots Charlie Kirk, also white as fuck. What do the people who are fans of Charlie Kirk turn around and do? What do the people in the MAGA movement do? They go and issue bomb threats to the fucking historic black colleges and universities. What the fuck did they do? Not only that, but then you got motherfuckers showing up, PragerU influencers who took time out of their busy schedules to defend Israel's genocide, going to HBCUs and trying to foment hate in HBCUs to be like, oh, I'm just trying to do a change my mind video. Everybody knows what you're trying to fucking do, man. Fuck you mean? And then they sit there as though this was like a sincere effort. It's crazy. So understand that this is not unique to whoever they are presenting as like radicals and dangerous terrorists or whatever the fuck. They call everybody. It's the same principle behind like liberals who are like, we're not communists. We're not communists. Like, what? We're not. We're not communists. We're socialists, or we're not socialists. We're Democrats. Like, people do this shit all the time, right? They'll be like, we're Democrats. We're not socialists at all. Meanwhile, these guys don't make that distinction. They say everything is a socialist. They say everything is a communist. They don't make that distinction at all. So why do you seek to alienate those who are on your side actively? It makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. These guys don't care. They don't hate you because they think you believe in workers seizing the means of production. They hate you because you oppose this administration. And you oppose the administration in the same way that we oppose this administration for the same exact shit. It's so silly. It's so stupid. Wake up.
very low IQ people, actually. But the radical left is causing this problem. Not the right, the radical left. And it's going to get worse, and ultimately it's going to go back on them. I mean, bad things happen when they play these games. And I'll give you a little clue. The right is a lot tougher than the left. But the right's not doing this. They're not doing it, and they better not get them energized, because it won't be good for the left. And I don't want to see that happen either. I'm the president of all the people. But the radical left is causing this. Radical left Democrats are causing this problem, and it gets worse. It gets worse, and it'll be a point where other people won't take it anymore, and that will not be good for the radical left. And we don't want that. Okay, thank you.
Our law enforcement officers make sure that they're able to do their work and uphold the law in a manner that allows them to go home safely to their families at night.
Yeah, obviously concerns for their safety, for the safety of the detainees who were there, given the 3 people who were shot today were detainees. The acting ICE director...
Because you voted for the left and they didn't give you social left policies, and now a lot of the left are resentful, happens over and over, creates division. I mean, sure, but it doesn't really matter right now is what I'm saying, because it doesn't matter in the eyes of the administration. Here, I'll give you an example. This is such a unique example that many people will not understand, especially in a community as white as this one. Okay? I have a lot of first generation Nigerian friends. Okay? Nigerian migrants. And this is black people's business firmly. Okay? I'm going to give you a little story. Okay? A lot of first generation migrants from Africa have some unsavory opinions over black people in the United States of America, where they think like, I come from a different background. I'm different than African Americans. Okay. They assume that those in positions of power will view it the same. Okay. There's even a term for it. Some Nigerians will call black people Canadians as a substitute for like the N word. You know, people do different things. This is regional, regardless. Okay. Another more common meta that you have probably seen as a meme or as a joke is like when someone says, I'm not black, I'm Dominican, right? But the difference is, at least with my friends, I have experienced this in real time. Those attitudes very quickly change when they meet someone in a position of power, someone that has power over them, like a cop, and the cop does not make that distinction. Because in the eyes of a law enforcement officer, you're black. They don't care. There is no diaspora. There is no, oh, you're first generation African migrant. You're black. That's how white supremacy works. And very quickly they realize, you know, that there is no distinction because that's how white supremacy operates. That's how it is. Okay? And the same goes for this administration and the way that they treat any kind of discontent. They don't look through it and they don't parse through it to be like, well, this guy is a radical Marxist, whereas this person is actually a free market liberal, right? The TDS is real. Yeah, this is definitely Trump derangement syndrome. Trump derangement syndrome is when you listen to the words of Donald Trump and you say, hey, this is going to a scary place, I think. And then that's it. That's Trump derangement syndrome. Let's continue.
Said that the people who were in custody were not the intended targets of this shooting. I think some people might ask, well, given it was detainees who were shot today, what that information is based on tonight.
Well, we'll wait for the FBI to do their work, but we do know that the way that this building was covered in bullet holes, which was discovered, after the shooting happened and after the immediate consequences that we saw when everybody started to do investigative work. We saw that literally the building was showered with bullets, and when we saw the ammunition and how it was marked as well, I think that is helping investigators to find out what a motive might be. But we don't believe from the pattern that we've seen that there was a specific individual that the shooter was looking for.